Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Destro Reborn.
I can't imagine not being single because I'm having my ideal Sunday right now. I'm literally rotting in bed. I just took an everything shower.
I'm sorry, but what's the alternative to an everything shower? I mean, is it like a gym split where you shower chest on Monday, back on Wednesday, and skip leg day on Friday? Are we doing partial sets in the bathroom?
Right, what?
I just ordered a pizza. Look how literal divine this looks. And I'm about
It looks meh.
to turn on a movie. My phone's going on Do Not Disturb.
It looks like a pretty meh pizza, actually.
And I just decided to delete Snapchat on a whim. Like, how could I possibly explain that to a man?
The next day.
No one talks about how hard it is to be living alone and making it on your own.
I don't need no man.
One thing your grace respects is a 304 who not only knows, but fully embodies the reality that her sole purpose is recreational usage. She accepts that her unclaimed kids, tattoo sleeves, and sky-high body count make the idea of serious courtship a flat impossibility. Such a maiden of self-awareness turns the process of betation without representation into a smooth waltz of vice. She'll even pull a Simpy Joe back in line when he tries to play savior and drag her out of situationship purgatory.
So I met this guy a couple of nights ago and I spent the night at his house, and normally how it goes, you don't really talk to them again. Well, he texts me every day. He calls me twice a day. It's really fucking weird. And I told him on the phone, I was like, yeah, this isn't normal, for a one night stand type of deal. I'm just not used to getting phone calls and you want to see me. That's really weird.
She's never had a regular relationship before. This is how screwed women are. A man actually wants something with her and she just is confused.
He goes, well, I want to talk to you. What did I do to this man?
Yes, my brothers, look and marvel. Such night walkers must be held in high esteem, for they have confessed their body counts in hot girl summer escapades. Now they just want to be used in peace. They just want a wet rag to freshen up, an Uber Black to take them home, and maybe some McDonald's pancakes to go with that sausage you just fed her. But it's her counterpart that Lord Destro loathes. She expects men to court her and bring her out on dates, even though she is the spawn of the brothel. With unclaimed baby abreast, she wants to be treated like a Persian virgin. Princess. All right, come on, no Diddy or R. Kelly in general.
Oh, come on, bro.
And just to be clear, but I digress. Such low-tier women are shocked when they are told that their status is recreational, and we all have to wonder if they can really be so delusional.
So I was on this dating app called Hinge. Everybody knows Hinge, I'm sure, because it's, out there. I just find it weird how that's how we have to meet people nowadays, through fucking dating apps. It's so, whatever. Anywho, I matched with this
Women created this atmosphere where you're only going to get approached through dating apps now.
guy, and he was cute. And small talk, hey, what's up? How you doing? And then he pretty much was like, I want to skip the small talk and go right into this. It basically gave me a fucking paragraph on what his expectations were. And it just kind of threw me off. It seemed very confusing. And I was like, hey, you seem a bit confused. I hope you find what you're looking for, but I don't think I'm the one. And then he violated me afterwards. He violated me. He called me a fat, used up whore that's only good for making babies. That shit broke my heart. I don't even know this man. And that shit made me cry. That shit made me cry for 3 days, right? And after that, I refused to ever go on Hinge again.
Yes, that kind of language is unnecessary. It sounds like a Simpy Joe throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much easier to hit the unmatched button and keep it moving. But here's the bigger point. Dating apps are nothing more than a numbers game. If you run the same script enough times, eventually you're going to catch a bite. I mean, like POF, it's literally fishing for men. For women, though, the irony is brutal. What they thought would empower them has turned them into slaves of the app. The only marketplace where a post-war single mother like this even has a chance to meet a man. And don't worry, she'll be back next week, signing up again to get her fix.
When men make the statement and they say no woman is going weeks without like intercourse or months or whatever the case is, it just let me know your mama had a lot of people running in and out as a child. For you not to believe that a woman...
No, you're stupid. During our mother's era was quite different than the current era now. My mother did not sleep around with anybody. She slept with my father, probably as often as however they did, but she didn't sleep around like the ladies do nowadays. Stop comparing yourselves to our mothers. Our mothers were better women than your current women now.
Woman is not sitting around all day. It's kind of crazy. And that just really shows you that that's all men think of us as women. Like, that's all they think of us as women. Out here, we working 12 hours. We working 2-3 jobs, 12 hours at a goddamn time. Motherfuckers got kids running around, mental health issues, bills barely getting paid, car keep breaking down. And all you...
That's exactly why we stay away.
You think a motherfucker is doing is sitting around...
Yes, the sisterhood needs some fresh writers, because all they got in the arsenal is your mama, your sassy, and your insecure. I mean, that's it, on endless repeat. Nothing new, nothing original. Why aren't men showing up to dating events? Well, because men are sassy. Why aren't men marrying women? Well, because men are insecure. But here's the thing. If you watch closely, she's about to tell on herself. With her own mouth, she'll show you exactly why men only stick around for a few weeks. All you need to do is listen, and you'll see the problem plain as day. Now ask yourself, how many times can a young man run into women like this before he turns to the dark side of berserker?
So I just got back.
I would say like 2 to 3 at most. If you're going through more than that, like, you need to learn a little bit faster.
I'm a date and I want to talk about it. So this is actually the second date with this guy. The first time we went to dinner and the vibes were there, everything was good, and we text for like 2 to 3 weeks after that, but it kind of like fizzled out. So I hit him up this weekend and I was like, hey, we should do something or whatever, because our birthday is like 2 days apart, so we were already planning to do something, but it didn't end up happening. So
AKA, the dating apps couldn't provide a sucker to pay for her birthday because she's low-hanging fruit on the Hinge scale. And this is why I don't 100% agree with Paul Pierce's get you a 5 or 6 strategy.
Flashback.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I actually agree with this strategy, so let's see what Lord Destro says about it.
Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, get you a 5 or a 6. Who gonna put
I
some
think a 6 is solid.
elbow into it?
Or dare I say it, there are some serious caveats to it. Now granted, she's not a 5 or 6. Maybe after a healthy helping of RuPaulery, she might hit the 4 range. But I warn you that these lower number women are sometimes harder to deal with because they went through it in high school. When you ignored her to talk to the actual 7s and 8s, they use this to build up a healthy resentment towards you. So when they go through their quote-unquote...
Okay, I can see where Destro's coming from with it. I still agree with Pierce.
glow up, which is basically BBLs, tons of makeup and wigs. They want to get back at the men that ignored them now that they have reached the 4.5 status.
he was like, okay, yeah, let's do something this weekend. I'm so glad you hit me up. So we end up going to a nice restaurant, and then after the restaurant, we did the escape room. We worked so well together. Like, y'all, for one, at the restaurant, the vibes were there. It wasn't like any awkward moments. We did really well. Mind y'all, we drove an hour out, so even on the drive here, nothing was awkward. The vibe was pretty good, or whatever the case is. So then,
Blah, blah, blah. You had the perfect dinner. You had fun at the escape room. Vibe, chemistry, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so what gave you the ick about this guy who seems to be the perfect guy?
so in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, why did I stop, like, responding to him? Like, why did I stop responding to his text messages? He seemed so cool. I am a firm believer that sometimes you just have to let people talk and they'll tell on themselves. So you can tell that he's, like, well off or whatever the case is, and On the ride back, mind y'all, we were an hour away from my house. So on the way back, all he wanted to talk about was like business, stock market, investing, like elevating to the next level. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. But I noticed that he was doing the same exact thing on our first date and when we were texting, like for example, I would say, hey, so what do you like to do for fun? And he'll say, I don't have time for fun. I'm always so busy. I gotta work to get to the next level.
Some men are like that. I'm pretty similar. I try to enjoy my life, but most of the time I'm always trying to take the next step or do the little extra stuff to get a little bit further ahead in life.
Mind y'all, I don't think anything is wrong with this, but it kind of gets boring after a while hearing that shit. Like, bro, you don't want to have no fun. Like,
when you want a man that's well off, they don't usually have that much fun, especially when they're still on their way to being where they want to be.
There's no exciting elements in your life. There's nothing else that we can talk about. Like, we can't relate on any other type of level.
Because he doesn't think about anything else other than those things.
You see, gentlemen, this is why certain women deserve Pookie. This is why certain women deserve to be punted off of Snap and EBT.
True.
So let's recap. She just met Mr. Right that took her out on 2 dates, including her birthday. He has money in the bank and focusing on growing a future bag for her kids and grandkids. And she wants to talk about fun. This is why, gentlemen, you must join the League of Berserker. You must follow the sacred doctrine of betation without representation. You must acknowledge that every new woman you meet is a 304 until proven innocent. The crazy thing about it is that when she sees this man a few years down the line with an Albanian or Korean girl, she's gonna call him a sellout. She's gonna say he can't handle a strong black woman while she pushes the stroller of her unclaimed baby out the doors of a Korean hair supply store. Oh, yes. Can I get an amen? But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
I mean, I do admit Asians and black community have so much in common. Look at our women. They literally have the same hair. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I catch you guys next time. Ciao.